So I'm sensing maybe a little concern. Maybe some of you are saying, hey Zero, is everything okay? Like, you haven't posted in a few days and we just wanted to know if everything was alright because, you know, it's been a couple days. To which I say, hey, thanks for asking. That's very kind of you. And I also have to ask you a question as well. Let's say, I don't know, have you ever been, you know, with your friends, goofing around with, you know, maybe something like an M80, and, you know, things maybe got a little out of control, and let's say the M80 blew up in, I don't know, your hand, and you lost a few of your fingers. You know, let's say that happened. Well, funny story, the other day I was reading an article about this happening to somebody. See what I did there? Do you see what I did there? I totally had you guys going for a second. A few of you were like, oh god, Zero never play video game again! What is he doing? To which I said, what you talking about, Willis? I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach if that ever happens, because that's what I would do. But on a serious note, this is the Annihilation map pack thing that I was telling you about, and the gameplay that I probably should have posted with my review, but didn't. This is actually the second time that I played the map pack, and this was the game that ensued, I guess. And I also should point out, fun fact, FF, this is the first time I've ever posted 360 gameplay. I've never done that before. This is on my Diluted for Life name, which I came up with before the whole 0x11 thing. And then, I don't know, I just played on PlayStation. And look at this guy, Snake in the Grass. Snake in the Grass. Oh, I want to bitch slap him. Okay, so enough about that, but yeah, so this is the Annihilation map pack. This is Drive-In, and I don't know, this might be my favorite map. Last time I told you it was Silo, but this map turned out pretty cool, I guess. And I don't know, I think they did a pretty good job with the new map pack. So if you really hate Black Ops and you want some good Black Ops, then I don't know what to tell you. This probably won't fix it, but it is a good map. I think Treyarch, honestly, guys, I think they do a little bit better of a job at creating maps than Infinity Ward. Don't hate me for that. That's my opinion. I just think they do. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Look at my accuracy. I am 100% beast when it comes to 360. And I think that really shows in this gameplay here, but that's besides the point. So what have you guys been up to? I've been having my fingers blown off. Psych. I'm just kidding. I didn't get my fingers blown off. Well, that was pretty funny. I should do that more often. Just like come on and be like, guys, you ever murder someone? Yeah. Well, I got a funny story about me murdering someone. Yeah, so there's that. I feel like I had like a million things to talk about, but now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm like, ugh. And yeah, I'm just really lost for words. And I feel like I'm losing my train of thought, which I was actually thinking about the other day. What is a train of thought? It's obviously not an actual train, or is it? Maybe it really is a train that runs up into your brain, and apparently it's not on time right now because you don't have it. But if the train of thought was actually on time, its ETA was the time that you were thinking. I'm just confusing myself, but one thing I do know is that with the train of thought that kind of makes sense is that there would be a conductor, which would be you. You would be the conductor of the train of thought because obviously it would be your train, and I guess the train would pull along like its cabooses. Is that what they're called? Caboosers? Look at this guy. You need to get better at video game. You suck. But there goes my train of thought. Not arriving on time at the station. The station would be the brain, by the way, and I'm the conductor of my train of thought. Is everybody as lost as I am? And oh, if you rewind that back, there was a guy that had his emblem was a sheep from Minecraft. How cool is that? Good thinking by that guy. I almost didn't want to kill him after that, but I'm pretty sure I do. Maybe he kills me. I don't know. I think we see him later on, or maybe I saw him earlier. Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about? I like halfway through a commentary, I'm like, man, I should have wrote down some topics so we could have discussed some stuff. But then I was like, nah, I'll figure out something, and then we completely get lost into it. Oh, I did want to tell you guys that for the last 2 nights, I'm almost ashamed to admit this, but the last 2 nights I've been playing some Black Ops, and I've been running a perk that I've never run on a Call of Duty game. Well, you know, on World at War I did run this a little bit, and I don't know. I feel almost guilty saying it, but I've been running Ghost, guys. But I don't use it like everybody else uses it, you know, where they set up in a corner and pitch a tent while they're in a tent. Oh god, that was awful. I just did a boner joke. I knew you know, I should just restart this commentary and just try again. Try again at a later date. I'm gonna leave it, whatever. Boner joke in. We're gonna leave it. But yeah, but I don't run it like that. I like to, honestly, the way I feel about it is like, okay, there's usually that guy on your team that's like 0 and 41, and you just completely get owned because of that guy. And you think to yourself, what an a-hole, like, why is he on my team? What, I mean, did matchmaking have to put that guy on my team? And why is he always on my team? But there's always one. And I think you all can agree with me. And what Ghost does is it allows you to basically play your game without having to worry about the 55 spy planes that the other team is getting from just this one guy. And oh, right there, I shoot the ceiling. Did you see that? That was me frustrated. I was like, damn it, better shoot the ceiling. I felt like I was on like a little bit of a kill streak there, and then that guy was just, you know, sitting back with his sniper rifle, which, don't get me wrong, I guess you have to in this game. You gotta sit back with the snipers, but here's a better idea. Just don't snipe. It just doesn't work in this game, so let's just not do that. But yeah, so back to the spy plane thing. Yeah, honestly, guys, I just got tired of people coming up and pooping on my back and then shooting me and laughing about it with their friends, and it was just not, it was not fun to me anymore. I'm like, I'm tired of having a fecalized back that I need to do something about it. And I said to myself, I'm gonna run Ghost, but I'm not gonna run it like a douchey McDoucherston. So I decided to run it like a normal human being. And oh, if you were thinking that that last Claymore that I set down was a terrible place for a Claymore, it was. That guy was just really stupid. So yeah, well, let's just leave it at that. But yeah, so what I've been doing is I've been running Ghost, Sleight of Hand, and Hacker, because I think that's the best of all worlds. Like, you run a little bit of offense with your Sleight of Hand. Ghost is almost like a defensive measure, but it can also be used for offense because you can get in there, like, kind of get back in their spawn point a little bit when they have like a UAV on and they're not expecting you. But I would still kind of call it defense. And then Hacker is more defensive because you're basically not blowing yourself up as much when they set Claymores down. Although I kind of find, like, I don't know, I guess Hacker keeps you alive so you can, you know, get your kill streaks that you need and still run around. So yeah, pro tip of the day. And I don't know, it works pretty well, but I gotta be honest with you, I think if everybody ran it, I would just be getting annoyed. So let's pretend that I never had this conversation with you. I don't want this to catch on. I feel like every time I start getting a little frustrated with Black Ops, I just switch something up and use some stuff that I don't know, works really well. And yeah, that's been working for me. And look at this guy, just trying to give me a BJ. Oh, I just said that. Uh-oh. A big Java. He was trying to give me a big coffee, is what I meant by that, kids. Oh boy. Worst commentary ever. I'm just so ludicrous at the moment. But there's my doggers. So as you can tell, I'm actually using what are they called? A red dot sight? I don't use them on the PlayStation, so I don't even know what they're called. There's the Minecraft guy. Check it. Check it. Pretty cool emblem. I'll give it to him. But yeah. So yeah, running the red dot on the on the 360 because I have no frickin' aim whatsoever on the 360. But I don't know. I did the best I could, and I ended up with a pretty decent score. But I think most of my kills are actually from my dogs. They were like, I don't know, on crack cocaine. How drug references now. Zero, what are you doing? I am just completely corrupting you guys. I apologize. And oh, we're losing here, and we have two flags, or one flag, so we were actually going to lose the game. Look at me being hero, getting it. I'm gonna die for it, but that's okay because I give my teammates enough time to come back, and we get the win. We get the win, guys. I'm gonna spoil it right before it happens, but I think you guys could have figured that out. But yeah, good old Zero saving the day. And I'm about done. Let's take a look at the stats. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, we're done. And the stats should be coming up right around now. 39-7 on the 360 system that I just, honestly, guys, I get my butt kicked on the 360. I do, quite a bit. 2 captures, 6 defends, and easily the best player in the room, if I may say. Pretty good for a guy with a lobster claw for a hand. But that's besides the point, because that never happened. Or did it? Or did it? You ask. I don't know. But I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm going to peace on out, and the next time I see you, I'm going to answer a question that somebody asked me. They wanted me to discuss the console wars. Actually, you know what? I'll answer it right now. Here's the big difference between the two systems. They both have their flaws. They both have their good qualities. They both have exclusive games. You can bitch until your face is blue and you look like a Smurf about which system's better, but when it comes down to it, the only difference that I can see as an owner of both consoles is that they have different controllers. And that's really what it comes down to. I like both systems. I do prefer a PS3 controller, but that doesn't mean I like the PS3 over the 360. Let's face it, the 360 never had 12-year-olds hack their system until the online was down for a month. You know? So, I don't know if they're 12-year-olds, but whatever. Alright guys, I'm peacing on out. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and thanks again. Peace.